So, I'm not trying to make another headset video, but I kind of have to. So, over this weekend, when I was putting away my beloved Sennheiser Game Ones, as I was putting them underneath my desk, I have a little hook there, I caught a cup of water that was sitting on my desk, and I just wasn't paying attention, but I dumped the whole freaking thing straight into this ear cup. Now we're talking like water was spilling over the edges of it, water was coming out of these little slats on the back, like, it was bad. And I knew that I had probably fucked these up. So the next day, that left ear cup was making some weird noises. I knew it was because of what I had done. So I decided to send them back to Sennheiser, and in the meantime go out and buy another headset. And the one that I ended up purchasing came out like almost right when I bought the Game Ones, and I was curious because I wanted to try it because I do love their products, and that is the HyperX Cloud Flight, which is their wireless headset. So I'm very curious to see how it holds up, to see if it really does compare at all to the Sennheisers. So I'll do a quick unboxing and I'll give you guys my impressions. So, whatever. Oh. Interesting. Dokie. So we've got HyperX. Congrats on joining the family. They got me covered. Wonderful. Quick start guide. That's great. And then for the meat and potatoes here, the headset itself. Nice. It's got the rubberized kind of finish on it, right? I don't really see it picking up fingerprints. Very nice. Pretty lightweight. Although, just for curiosity, I'd say it's got a little bit on the Game Ones, but not a lot. It's not that heavy. Got our mic, our USB dongle, and then what I assume is our charging cable. And then we have another cable, and this looks like it's just your regular 3.5 for plugging it into your phone or whatever else you may need. So, all right, neato. Okay, so I'm listening to music right now. Oh god, I already missed an open back headset because I don't know if I'm shouting. The audio is pretty good. These things have a reasonable amount of bass on them. Like, I'm kind of surprised at how much like punch it has. I want to know what it sounds like, or what this microphone sounds like. So we're gonna go with headset microphone, right? I'm talking through the Blue Yeti. I'm gonna mute it, and I'm gonna talk through the mic right here. Let's see what it sounds like.
Okay, so this is the microphone on HyperX Cloud Flight. Neat little headset. Cannot hear myself talk though, really muffled. Like, I know for a fact this is one of those ones where I'll have to keep the door closed when I'm gaming, otherwise my wife is going to be shouting at me, because I'll be shouting with you. Wait a second.
It just said that if you talk quietly, it doesn't pick up anything. And that's kind of what just happened.
get back to it. So typing, I'll be sitting this close. Okay, so it does not pick up typing. That's pretty nice. I was bashing on the keyboard there to try to get it to pick up something. It didn't. But I'm talking though. Alright, you can hear it. It's shaking the fucking camera. Typing still there. Can I stop talking? Yeah, I'm bashing the shit on my keyboard there, trying to get it to pick it up. Actually, fuck it. Might as well do all three. This thing will still pick up the microphone at least. So. Once again, just the sheer definition of comfort, in my opinion. Dude, the frickin' these are not deep enough. Like, this is shallow as fuck. Like, maybe it, you know, it's got a decent amount of padding there, so maybe that's part of what's supposed to kind of be going on. But like, dude, I hate how shallow they are compared to the Sennheisers. I don't get it. Like the padding, you know, the padding right here, it doesn't seem to be that different, right? Which I'm sure, let me just go ahead and say this, I'm almost 100% positive when I watch this video, I'm gonna say, holy fuck, the microphone on the Sennheiser is still miles ahead of the one on the HyperX. Like, I don't even have to, I probably don't even have to rewatch this to guess that. So let me keep messing around with this and I'll get back to y'all again. Okay, so yeah, I just rewatched that section and it was super quiet. So like, I've got this, you know, I'm pretty much eating the damn thing. Let's see if this sounds any different whatsoever. I hope it does, because like I said, I don't want to be shouting when I'm talking, and I'd like the default volume on a microphone to be reasonable, right? Like, I don't want it to be that quiet. So let's stop and see if this is any different.
Alright, so I've gone back. I watched a little bit of that footage that I recorded earlier where I was talking about the microphone, my initial impressions, which were not positive. But I've used it for a little while now, and I don't hate them. I don't necessarily love them, but they've kind of grown on me a little bit, and I'll tell you why. So first, just to go over the main features about this headset, you've got your mute on the side of the ear cup here, which is actually really, really nice. You have your volume wheel right here, okay, and it controls your entire system volume, right? The one on the Sennheisers was only a headset volume, so you would leave your system volume at 100%, and then you could use this to get the volume louder solely for the headset. Whereas this is your entire system volume. You can control the lighting on the ear cups here by pressing the power button. You can cycle through static, breathing, which is what I have it on now, or you can have it just turned off, which I'm sure will save battery life. There's an audible notification when the battery life gets low, and you can just plug it right in. It's a micro USB, and you can plug and play with these, so you don't have to worry about only getting to do one or the other. The mic, even though I'm not a fan of it, just like I wasn't of the Cloud Revolvers, again, no one in Discord said your voice is too quiet, or you sound like shit, or we hate it, anything like that. So one person did notice, they're like, yeah, your voice doesn't sound nearly as clear as it does with the Sennheisers, but he's a big gaming headset guy as well, so he could immediately tell. The look of these is really, really, really clean. Like, I'm very impressed. I definitely prefer simple over flashy and bells and whistles. The ear cups do rotate 90 degrees, so you can have them chilling like this if you need to. I personally never use this. I've always been someone comes in here and starts talking, I just pull an ear cup back so I can listen with one ear and keep gaming with the other. I didn't have to do that with the Sennheisers, right? Because I could just hear them naturally through the open back. Whereas these, you know, the noise canceling on these is pretty legit. When I have them on, I can't even hear my computer fans or anything like that. Like my wife is in the other room right now on the phone. I can't hear her. So they're nice, but I know for a fact that like in the heat of like after playing Overwatch for a couple hours, like I can almost guarantee you I was shouting, right? She wasn't home, so I didn't get to hear her, or I didn't get to experience her coming in here and being like, hey, can you kindly shut the fuck up because you're shouting. So I didn't have to experience that. The ear cups being shallow, I still feel that way after using them. Like I could just feel something pressing, not around my ear, on my ear the whole time, and that kind of annoyed me. The leather instead of the cloth on the Sennheisers came into effect. It's 105 right now in West Texas. I'm trying to keep the house as cool as I can, but I have to pay that freaking power bill, and I was sweating with these on for sure. However, they were reasonably comfortable after a couple of hours of use, so props to HyperX for getting that done. Some more pros about this. Wireless. It's been years since I've used a wireless headset, and I forgot how much I missed it. When I game, I'll constantly be, if I'm dead, I'll reach back and grab something, maybe my e-cig juice or something like that, right? Well, the Game Ones, with their included cable and the way I have it wired, I got to hear before my head was getting yanked back, or I was just pulling the wire out, which was fun. With these, man, I could go do whatever. It's super neat. I love wireless, and this wireless actually works pretty well. I've got a bathroom directly behind me, not through the double doors, obviously, but the room behind it. These worked absolutely fine in there. I think I had to go in there to wash my hands at one point, and then just to test these out, I was walking around the house. So right through here is a hallway with 2 bedrooms. It worked in both of those bedrooms, but when I walked over that away towards the kitchen, the sound cut out entirely. So there's definitely a limit to the wireless. It's not going to go through all of your walls or all of your dogs, but it actually works pretty well. Like I prefer wireless, that's for sure. I mean, who doesn't? So that's great. The price point on these is insanely fair, $150, and the audio, like, I don't know if it's because it's just different than Sennheisers or what, but I really, really enjoyed it. Like, these things, the bass fucking rocks. Like, listening to music, playing video games, like, I was very, very surprised at how great the audio was on this headset. The microphone, yeah, it needs a little bit of work, but if they could put Sennheiser's mic, well, never mind. If they could make a wireless Game One, that'd be my favorite headset ever, but they don't have that yet. This is pretty darn close, so if you are in the market for a wireless headset, buy these. Like, I can't recommend them enough. Am I going to keep them? I don't know yet. I really don't. I know that I'm very picky about the depth here. Like, I don't like the feeling that it provides with my ear touching the inside of that the entire time. However, maybe I got used to it. I don't know. Like, I definitely enjoyed using these, and I'm going to continue enjoying them for a little bit. I really would take a look at them, honest to God. But like I said, if Sennheiser came out with a wireless version of the Game Ones with a little bit of better bass like these have, I would probably buy those. But HyperX really knocked it out of the park with these. So leave any questions down in the video or in the comment section below. I'll definitely try to get to them all. Yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope I kind of covered everything there. So if I didn't, I'll add it in. So thanks.